All right, man. Check this out. This just came to me, but we got to stop condemning people for doing what they do, right? And so the main thing that made this pop in my head is like when I hear girls complain about dudes just wanting to fuck, and then they condemn all dudes that just want to fuck. I'm not talking about, this is not a personal experience. This I'm not the guy, okay? Just clear that up. But like you see this a lot where girls get mad at dudes because they just want to have sex with them, right? And then they condemn anybody that's, I guess, sexually forward, male or female. They condemn everybody. They just want to fuck, blah 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 blah. Look, man, you can't condemn or shun people like that just because they don't want the same things that you want. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to live their life the same way that you live yours. You know what I'm saying? That's like small-minded behavior for you to be upset or look down upon somebody for just not doing things the way that you do them or agreeing with the way that you do shit. Like, we're all individuals, bro. We're all individuals. We all have our own lives and journeys, but at the same time, all of our lives and journeys intertwine with each other, and we meet each other for a reason. So it really gives us a sense of like perspective and how things could be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like obviously not everybody gets to the point where they expand the way that they think, because there's a difference between people that think, you know, third dimensionally, fourth dimensionally, 5 and 6 and all that other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be a like a difference in those people. There's always be some kind of a disconnect, but not to say that people that think third dimensionally are dumber than people that think fourth dimensionally. That's not what I mean at all. It's just different ways of thinking. A lot of the times, if the number's higher, you can understand people that are quote unquote a lower number with the dimensions that they think of, but or think in, not of, think in. But even then, it's still going to be that disconnect because you can't expand somebody's consciousness for them. They have to do that like on their own, right? But my journey has taught me that even though people still get on my fucking nerves, people still say stupid shit to me, there's still people that I don't tell my fucking business to, there's still motherfuckers that I do not trust. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not condemning or shunning them for just being who the fuck they are right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just got to create distance to keep yourself and them safe. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, to keep them safe, or mainly keep yourself safe. Like, people that don't necessarily think in the same way that I do, like, once I recognize that, I just kind of keep conversation to like a minimum, or the amount of information that I give them, I kind of keep it to a minimum. Not because I don't like them or I think that they're dumb. No, it's just you probably won't understand it the way that I do, or understand the way that I convey what I'm thinking. You probably won't understand it, so I would rather just not waste mine or my time or your time. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep it to myself. I just don't express those things. But yeah, man, like we gotta, one thing that consciousness is teaching me is you have to really accept and understand your journey and your path. And then the further along you go, the more you realize you have to do that shit for other people too. You have to understand and accept other people's journeys, even if their path is completely fucking opposite of yours. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing inherently wrong with that path. That's just their path. That's just where they're at right now. And you just got to accept that. Even if they can't accept it, like, you got to accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if it's gonna be a disconnect, well then fuck it, just let it be a disconnect. You don't have to try to force relationships and shit like that. It doesn't really make sense to do that, and you also don't need to be wasting your time trying to get people to see shit the way that you see it. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna see things the way that they want to see them, but also people are also gonna gravitate toward we gravitate to each other for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So just being able to recognize that my path is my path, and that has been making my life easier. Because like one thing that people don't talk about that consciousness does or can do is it can create like this like ego. Let me check the time, because I definitely got to go to work in 6 minutes. Okay, we good. Anyway, yeah, it can help you. It can make you, not help. It can make you develop this ego, like you're smarter, you're more aware, blah 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 blah. All words that are used by the ego. More, better, anything with ER at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like those are ego words. And it's very easy to get caught up in that space, like, oh, this person is just third dimensional. Oh, this person just isn't aware. Bro, that is the antithesis of consciousness. The ego is the antithesis of consciousness. So pretending like you have all the answers, or this person's right and this person's wrong, you don't really have you don't have the authority to make that call, bro, because realistically, you're just like that motherfucker. Whoever the fuck they are, you're looking right across at them. It doesn't matter. If you're a human being, that person is on the exact same level as you. It does not matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. It doesn't have none of that third dimensional shit. None of this physical shit matters when it comes to that, bro. We're all the motherfucking same. So who are you to be foolish and think that the way that you live your life is better or smarter than anybody else, bro? Everybody's path is just fucking different. So if people want to live their life in a way that's completely different from yours, recognize that, understand that, and if you're gonna just create distance. You don't necessarily need to badmouth the motherfucker or try to tell them what they shouldn't be doing. Just create space, because when you create space, you're respecting yourself and you're respecting them. You know what I'm saying? You letting them do what they got to do, but you keeping it away from you because that's not necessarily what you want at the time. That's fine, but you don't need to be like, oh, you need to get it together. This motherfucker can't do this right, blah, 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 blah. No, bro. That's your ego trying to stay intact and think that everything that you're doing is correct and everything that they're doing, which is outside of what you're doing, is wrong. That's not it, bro. That's not it. We got to stop thinking that everything that we do is just peak, the pinnacle of fucking existence. No, it's just the way that you do it. You know what I'm saying? And just because it's not the best way to do it, it doesn't devalue it at all. Your system and the way that you do things and your journey and your path, that is unique to you. That's your shit. You know what I'm saying? That is how you do things. That's what makes being a human so amazing. Is everybody does things differently. Everybody can be trying to reach the same goal, but everybody can take a different path to get there. It's not no singular way to get there, bro. So, yeah. I just wanted to get that out, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.